there was a lot of comments that you looked.
No, I didn't see any of those.
There was a ton, dude.
Nobody said that.
There was a ton. Yeah, they said you looked like a distributor, they were a distributor. Like you had
Of
your timing,
what?
Your timing was off. Probably like a Pinto.
What? A distributor of what? What does that mean?
You don't know what a distributor is in an engine?
Oh, distributor. Okay.
You know,
It distributes the bang.
I was just thinking like someone who distributes a product or something. Like,
no timing in a motor.
yeah.
You either
Okay.
advance, or you.
yeah, okay.
That's why when people say the word is offensive, it means slow. It's all it means. It's a definition. Slow.
Sure.
Slower than it should be.
No, it just means slow.
Yeah, slower
Like,
than
because
normal.
you're slowing it down. You're the timing.
You know what's funny is like we're not using in a negative way right now.
Yeah.
But I'm more than likely still gonna have to take it all out.
Ah, well,
Gonna have to
I think
bleep-
people like the bleeps.
Bleep that R word.
The world is ending.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on, dude. You have weirdos running into people and New
Oh
Orleans.
yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about now. All the explosions.
The
and
freaking
murder.
well, like the car ramming thing.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
I don't get it. You're only getting so far, you know?
Yeah, that's silly. How many did he kill?
10?
It's like 10, 12?
10 and 30 injured.
Yeah, it was a lot.
God, dude.
It's a lot. I saw some footage, people walking.
And
down
then
the
did
street.
somebody kill him?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
They smoked his ass. Yeah.
Really?
The cops filled him up.
Yeah.
Supposedly, like I heard, again, who the fuck knows what's
Yeah.
real anymore? But I guess like there were some federal agencies that did like a road show last year, and they were like, "Hey, here are certain threats to like think about and things to consider." One of them was, "Hey, that literally in New Orleans, they were like, you're susceptible to like." You have large crowds on the side of the road. Like people could ram. This could be a thing.
Yeah.
And I guess like the chief of police straight up was like, hey, went to the city. Like this is what the federal agency said that we should worry about. Can we get some money and some time to put into like preventing these things? And they're like, oh no.
Oh,
No, we
wasn't
don't
it-
need that.
Didn't Sean Ryan say something? He was talking about it. He talked about something that he mentioned like
Well, that was
year
no.
ago.
He had a
Yeah.
CIA
Yeah.
targeter come on and go, hey,
Yeah.
there's a lot of like actual like tracked people that are terrorists that we know are in the country right now. Shit's coming down the pipe, and everybody's like,
Whatever.
who's on the next American Idol?
So, like about the New Orleans things, like it's weird because they have like you know what a bollard is, like a bollard,
Like the ramp, the barricade?
like you can't drive through it.
Yeah.
They had portable ones in stock in New Orleans. They just weren't on the streets. I guess someone was lazy beforehand, or it just wasn't in the plans. But it's like, yeah, that would have prevented a vehicle from getting on the street.
Yeah. So who's getting fired? You know, at
Probably
that point,
some low end guy that like
Dude,
wasn't told to do his job that day.
I wish we would be way cooler in these situations where it's like, if you're the mayor, 10 people died at a public event, you don't have a job anymore.
Yeah.
And chief of police, but chief of police goes, hey, I brought this up. Mayor told me to shut up.
Yeah.
Great. Mayor's fired.
Yeah.
Like that's what the people should do.
Yeah.
Hey, you're fired, dude. You suck. And then a Cybertruck blew up in
Yeah.
Vegas.
But that's like, have you seen all the like positive feedback about that?
Bro, there's no, that is a web fucking nest of bullshit right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
If you've
it's-
not seen what's going on,
That's the one where someone came on the Sean Ryan show and there's like a whole ass thing about it.
I know that guy that came on Sean's show.
Oh, okay.
I'm very good friends with him. He's a lovely person.
Okay.
Yes, there is a lot of weird. Yeah, he got an email supposedly from the bomber that said that China is operating anti-gravity drones. Look.
Okay.
And we have anti-gravity drones, and he gave coordinates to Groom Lake, which is Area 51.
Yeah.
Which again, like, there's a lot of things that you're kind of like, Like, everybody knows where Area 51 is now.
Yeah.
So why would we continue to do anything secret there? Like, it literally is on Google Maps.
Yeah.
You go,
Where-
Area 51.
Can you do anything secret?
I mean, you would put it in a place that like nobody
Alaska.
talks about, like Alaska, Canada,
Utah.
The
Mexico,
Arctic. They talk
Utah.
about the Arctic.
But the
having
thing is
crazy shit.
Even then, there's like when you look at the it's the Nevada Test and Training Range, NTTR, which is massive.
Yeah.
All of North Vegas, almost to the border, is all training. Like this is where we were testing nukes and shit like that and things. There is 2 ranges buried in the very center and of that. And you know, back when I was doing that kind of stuff, I was told that's where the cool stuff goes down.
Yeah.
And it checks out because I've been deep into that place. Like there is a very like if you ever want to do a weird road trip, go to Beatty, Nevada. Betty.
Yeah.
It is so it's like 200 miles north west of Vegas. That's where we would stay when we had to operate deep in those ranges because there's an entry point up there that you can get into. And there it just has a gas station, a small hotel, and the Sourdough Saloon ran by this old woman named Ruthie.
Yeah.
And according to Google, it's got 2 donkeys.
2 donkeys?
Yeah.
You see how small it is though?
I mean, they're like average sized donkeys.
No, I'm talking about the town.
Those are small donkeys.
Because I remember we were at the hotel. The hotel has a restaurant.
Yeah.
And the waitress was like, wait, we had a whole team up there. I remember one of the guys was like, what time do you get off? And she goes, oh, sweetie, you don't got to worry about when I get off. You can just go up the road 3 miles and get a suck for $20.
Still, though, like, when do you stop serving drinks?
We're like, what?
Okay.
And she goes, yeah, my stepmom works there.
Wow.
Dude, I did have something weird happen up there. We were
The second fuck?
no.
Oh, okay.
We were in the ranges during this thing. This was a funny time too, because we had two teams and 2 trucks.
Yeah.
And we started getting in. It was like an hour and a half drive to get into the range every day. And we started getting in fights, like throwing stuff at each other's vehicles. And like it escalated a lot to the point where like we're throwing gallon jugs of milk on the highway and like exploding them on the windshield.
Jesus Christ.
It was so much eggs, dude. And then people are peeing in jugs, throwing piss on each other.
This is the Air Force, right?
Yeah. Okay. Dude, it was a blast.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were out on this range and the range was cold. Like, so no aircraft or above, nothing.
Yeah.
And we're like maybe 400 meters from like these targets that are like shipping containers that look like buildings. Like they're all shaped up with windows cut out and stuff like that. All of a sudden, this F-16 comes ripping through like at maybe 500 feet and pickles off 4 500-pound bombs onto those things. Like that was close. Like we were probably 100 yards outside the like envelope of being like dicey. Didn't tell us anything. Just ripped off these bombs and then just took off. And we're like calling range control, like, what the fuck was that? We were just standing there. Dude comes in, bombs these things and rolls out. Doesn't say a word. Range control's like, we don't, nobody's supposed to be out there. We're like, well, they just were. These bombs just went off.
Yikes.
But also that same trip, I saw how far an A-10 could skip a 30 millimeter round.
Like off the ground?
Yeah, because we were doing low angle. So
Yeah.
normally like a high angle strafe is you're coming in at a dive bomb. So like you're shooting into your point and then you pull off.
Yeah.
Well, there's a low angle strafe where you're like kind of low of an
Yeah.
angle. And that round would skip like over 1.5 miles. Like you just see it.
Is there a use case for that?
No, that's just
fun.
It has side
Now,
effect.
there is a very funny delivery method for a bomb that's very rarely used called loft delivery. And that's where an aircraft will fly straight and level and like go full afterburner.
Yeah.
And they'll pull up on the stick and then release the bomb so it like hucks it.
Oh, wow.
But the problem is like, and you could go like 12 kilometers too far.
Yeah, so I was like, how do you aim that? Yeah.
Well, traditionally what it would be
Yeah.
is it's for standoff.
Okay.
So if there's a threat envelope in there,
Yeah.
he'll loft deliver, and the bomb is going to pick up the laser energy we've got the
okay.
laser, so it grabs the laser and then goes on.
zooms down. Okay.
But if it doesn't grab that laser energy, so where'd that go?
Oh, okay. So you loft it like it's a fucking
Like you're giving
drinking
an
game at a
alley-oop.
bar.
It's like
but
an
he
alley-oop.
catches the laser and guides in.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it goes up, and then when it comes in, because the pilot will do that math, so
Yeah.
he'll know where the target is, and he'll go, okay, if I'm gonna loft delivery this, I need to back up and go, okay, this is where my peak is gonna be. So that head, because you need that seeker head has to be pointed down to see the thing. So like he does that math, and he just goes really, really fast and pulls up on the stick, and then releases, and this thing goes wee.
Okay.
I thought it was all just hopes and dreams.
It pretty much is. Like I don't know. You know, I don't know if it's ever been properly employed, but it does exist.
Like, what's that one bar game with like the board and the hole and the hacky sacks?
Cornhole?
Yeah, it sounds like cornhole with 500-pound bombs.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's an alley oop. You're throwing the ball up and hoping somebody there to catch it and slam dunk.
It's more like the half court shot.
It's hopes and dreams, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, we're just gonna try this out.
We'll see. I hope somebody catches it.
I hope the right person catches it.
I mean, I've got a really good friend that. I mean, this was one of the funniest stories, like from the JTech world I had heard, where like they're like getting just annihilated, shot at from this location, but it was pretty far away, so the shooting wasn't accurate. But he's like he passes everything, bombs away. He's looking, and then he's like, like
shit.
bomb blew up behind him. He's like, I guess I put that one on the wrong mountain.
Damn.
Luckily, it was in the mountains.
You guys used our code at Firecracker Farm way too much, and then we got in trouble.
But we like getting in trouble.
Yeah, we did.
Let's do it again.
We got a new code MILK.
Yeah, because what goes good with spice?
Milk. So
It's the
easy.
alpha and the mega.
Yeah, perfect yin and yang. So go to firecracker.farm and use code MILK to save on your order for some delicious hot sauce.
That you could put on anything.
Anything.
Cereal,
If you want.
SpaghettiOs,
Probably that.
watermelon.
Oh, yeah, that'd actually be nice.
That's firecracker.farm. Use code MILK.
That's a lot of fun. Cut back onto the Cybertruck thing really quick. Did you see like all the like positive shit they're saying about it? They're like, dude, they're like there's like all kinds of meme stuff talking about. They're like, terrorists hate this truck because it doesn't blow up good. They're like, it's like BuzzFeed or like some other.
But that's the whole thing. That's the whole point that they think is being made.
Yeah.
Is this guy wanted to bring light on this supposed like war crime thing that happened?
yeah.
So he chose a bulletproof truck
Yeah.
with fireworks and things that would cause, and he's like parked it at Trump Tower because
Yeah.
anything Trump is going to get massive amount of
It
attention.
was essentially the same as like the dudes that light themselves on fire, but he went fancy with it.
yeah.
No, it wasn't him in the truck.
Oh, was there a guy still in it?
The guy that had the bullet in his head was not the guy.
Oh, I
They
saw that
confirmed that 2
allegedly,
days
but
ago.
that's confirmed now.
It's confirmed that it was not him.
Well, they
So
caught both, or aren't both of the dudes like they were supposedly stationed at the same place? They both were in Texas.
That's like just a coincidence, dude.
Okay,
Fort
okay.
Bragg is everybody
Yeah,
has a
sure.
reason to be at
Yeah,
Fort
yeah,
Bragg
yeah.
if you're in
When they said both people are at Bragg, it's like, yeah, and everyone else like, no.
Okay.
yeah, and like he was an S1, the guy that did the ramming. He was like
He was an S1 at first, then he reclassed to Signal. He was an IT nerd.
he's a computer guy. Like he does records.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were his 2 MOSs. Like, yeah, he was just a dude.
I guess he just like got radicalized or something was the last thing I heard. I don't know.
Well,
Dude,
he's also a real estate agent, and times are tough, so he was just
Yeah.
looking for a different job opportunity.
you think? And suicide mission was
Yeah.
who's
I
paying?
mean, have you seen Al Qaeda's or ISIS's fucking marketing
LinkedIn?
material? Like, it could be good.
Do they have a LinkedIn?
I think so.
They're like,
probably
we're looking for you, dude. We're looking for new people.
Yeah.
Did you guys see? I mean, there's obviously a lot of really cool. I wouldn't say cool, but interesting videos that come from like the Ukraine those like head cams and stuff. Did you see that knife fight?
No,
Dude.
but I mean, me and Jack the other day found like a 1.5 hour documentary that was about ex-British like paratroopers that all went and volunteered to go over there. And it is no shit. They all have brand new GoPro Hero 10s. Like, and you're watching this fight that is the worst.
Okay. Well, then you need to find this one on Twitter because it's a knife fight between a Yucatan soldier and then a Ukrainian soldier. Like he's like walking in through, he like comes through like a broken down wall. There's like a small shed here, and a guy starts shooting at him from the window of the shed, and he's like jumping and shooting at the shed, and they're both like fighting. He's peeking out of the door, shooting at him through the window, and they like runs out of ammo or something up close, and then the guy comes out with a knife, and then they're like battling. And he's like the Ukrainian soldier's on his back. The Yucatan guy's got the knife over him, and they're like fighting. And he like has the knife, and then the Yucatan guy starts biting the other dude's hand, and like takes a huge chunk out of his hand. Like blood is going everywhere, dude.
What the?
And they're like, he's like stabbing the shit out of him and stuff. And this battle goes. It's like a 8-minute video.
What?
Of them just knife fighting. It's
Who wins?
The Yucatan guy, but he stabs him. Like you hear him like he stabs him enough to where like the dude on the ground just almost gives up, and he gets stabbed a bunch more. And then they translate it. He's like, all right. He's like, you win. You've cut all my vitals. He's like, I'm going to die. He's like, just leave me alone. Stop touching me. He's like, let me die in peace. He's like, you won. You're the best warrior I've fought, and you won.
Did the guy stop?
He stopped, and he sat there and just like catch his breath because he's pretty up too, because his ear like either got shot off or like ripped off or something, and he's like, there's wounds everywhere. But he's like, he like sits back and he's like on his knees, and he goes to leave him, and he's like, please, he's like, just let me die in peace. And then he's like, all right, brother. He's like, you deserve it. And he's like, thank you, brother. And then he just like lets him die.
Holy shit,
dude! It's gnarly. Like it's a crazy fucking video. Like I'd recommend you watch it just because it's like so intense, but it's gnarly. They're like
what a fucking
battling and knifing and stuff. And you see like hands getting up and sliced, and like he bites a huge chunk out of his hand. It's like the whole time I was watching it, I was like, holy shit! Like this is gnarly. Like that will probably
this is
that
like
one's gonna
fucking war in HD, dude.
Yeah, and then now there's like there was new pictures of that Yucatan soldier. It was like him like smoking a cigarette, like and showing his face and his ears all up, and there's like blood all over him and stuff, and he's just like chilling.
What's a Yucatan soldier?
Well, he's from the Yucatan, but he was like whoever Ukraine is fighting right now, Russia or whoever.
Yeah, Russia.
He's part of the Russian.
But from Mexico, he went over.
I don't know.
Fight for Russia?
It said Yucatan soldier for Russia or something. But yeah, dude, it was gnarly. The whole video, I was like, whoa! Like I watched it like 3 times, and I was just like, holy shit, this is gnarly. But yeah, it was like one of the craziest videos I've seen from that shit popping off.
I mean, I remember one of the first videos I saw when I first came in the military was a Russian caught a Chechen soldier and cuts his head off.
Yeah,
but he's like got his boot on his head and like starts it, and it's like cutting. It's a long process.
Yeah,
I've seen some like ISIS beheadings, and like, did you look for the dullest fucking knife?
Oh, that was like the first one was Chris Berg, and they literally used like a Swiss Army pocket knife.
Yeah, man,
and it takes like 10 minutes.
Oh, that knife he's using is some bullshit knife too, man. Like it probably hurt a lot.
Jeez,
but yeah, it was a really crazy.
Oh
video.
no, this like documentary we were watching, I'd have to go back and look and find the name if anybody wants to see it. It was very interesting, but dude, they're in this trench fight, and like they're just throwing grenades at each other, and then this British, and dude, they're all speaking English too. So this British dude goes to peek around, gets shot right in the front of the helmet, and you think he's dead.
Oh yeah,
but then like he wakes up, but he can't move, and like so they like drag him out, and then dude, they're just going back and forth with grenades, and then they had a drone up, and the dude looks down at the drone feed, and he's like, boom, throws a grenade, lands right dead in a hole that the Russian guy's in, and just blows up. And you're like, holy shit, dude.
I saw one basically right before I came down here that was some, another Ukraine thing. And they're like, it's 2 dudes running, and there's a guy in front of him, and he trips and falls, and the guy behind him starts just like laughing because he just like trips over debris. And he just starts like laughing, and he runs past him, and then that guy steps on a landmine, and then is like immediately it's just like he's all blown up and he's screaming and freaking out, and then the video just ends. They're like, "Oh no!" Like this is like instant karma. Just laughing at his buddy that tripped, and because he tripped, he would have been the one fucking stepping on the landmine if he didn't fall. Yeah, and then he runs right past him like 5 feet later, hits a landmine.
Dude, they
yeah,
need to stop.
yeah, they're insane. Gnarly.
It's too much.
It is, dude. Like, obviously, like we're laughing, but it's like it's just so insane.
I mean, I heard like North Korea sent a bunch of soldiers over, and then they discovered porn, and they couldn't get them to go fight because they're all addicted to porn.
Jerking off.
Like, they'd never seen it.
Oh yeah, that
Could
makes
you
sense.
imagine?
Oh my god, like never see, especially like white.
I wonder
like,
what it's-
like our porn. Is
I
probably
wonder
gnarly.
what like. Because North Korea is so regimented, I
Yeah.
don't imagine that you're just allowed to like date. Maybe it's like
Yeah.
assigned or what. I don't know
Yeah,
how
who
it works.
knows?
What do you think? How do you date in North Korea?
I don't know how you
It's gonna be very
survive
formal.
in North
Yeah.
Korea.
Yeah,
Like I think the entire country is just like a sweatshop.
kind of sucks. Yeah,
Like
It's-
you're just regimented down to
Yeah, you
everything.
have like you're assigned things for life. So like,
Yeah.
I watched a thing like on YouTube has a bunch of people like trying to break in there and like film shit and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and they always get caught.
yeah,
It's
yeah. I was
fucking
just
crazy,
getting ready to say something about that. You go
Well,
ahead.
like yeah, this guy was like showing in like Siberia or something. Like there are some like you're like assigned like, hey, you're a logger
yeah,
for your whole life. So like all you do is you're off in the woods,
yeah,
getting wood for
Yeah.
the country.
construction and shit. Wow.
Yeah.
yeah. But if you get assigned to go overseas and fight, at first it's like, ugh, probably not the worst job I could have got. Oh, they got porn. They got porn.
Well, that's the first time they even
And
seen the internet.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, hey, if you don't stop looking at porn, we're gonna kill you. Like, gonna die anyways. Gonna stay here and look at porn.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and jerk off.
Like I guess every house in North Korea has a speaker box that the
Yeah,
government
so they
like,
can just say
speaks
shit
through.
to you, yeah.
It's like, hey.
Some YouTuber that like just travels and like is a bastard. He just like goes to other.
This is a popular thing.
Yeah,
And
yep.
I hope they start getting like murdered.
He was in one of the Koreas, South Korea, I think,
South
and he defiled some statue or
That's
something.
a Somali kid, right?
Yeah, yeah, I think
what is
so.
his
Yeah,
name?
and
Is
now-
like
yeah,
Salami Somali or
yeah,
whatever.
and now he's like
facing 30 years.
in prison over there.
Yeah, but they got him on like 5 different things because he went into a restaurant and like started dumping his shit everywhere.
yeah.
And like flipped like, dude.
Like, what are you thinking?
Well, a South Korean SEAL punched him in the face.
Yeah,
Did you see
awesome.
that?
No, I didn't see that.
Like
That's
so,
fun.
so the South Koreans started putting out a bounty of
Oh,
like,
yeah,
hey,
I saw that.
if you
Yeah.
can find him and hit him, like
Yeah.
we'll reward you. And
Yeah.
this SEAL just goes, he like yells for South Korea and fucking decks his ass.
Hell yeah, yeah. But yeah, now he's like,
Good.
like there's no. I don't think
mean,
you can. I don't think there's a way of getting
Dude,
out of that.
him and Neon and all these and Jack Doherty, which I heard like Jack Doherty is
I think
like
he's like done for.
he's
ain't
like
he? Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like I mean, he has like a huge lawsuit over his bodyguard decking somebody at a party.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. That was that because he like that guy up. Like he hurt him.
I mean, regardless,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you're not allowed to do that.
yeah, for no reason. Yeah.
Like that's the thing. You can't hire and that bodyguard got fired because he used to be Little Baby's bodyguard and did the same thing and like got Little Baby in a fucking
Yeah.
lawsuit
I
supposedly.
feel like that this all should have ended like way sooner. How can you instigate fights and then just have someone that steps in for you to like beat the shit out
I
of?
wish like the LA County Sheriff's Department would act on like these like the moment that video went out where Jack shoulder checks that guy
yeah.
and then puts like, dude, LA should have kicked his goddamn door in,
Yeah.
grabbed him by his stupid fucking mushroom haircut,
Yeah.
and just drug him out in the street and beat the shit out of him, and just said, "Hey, next time we're gonna do it again."
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
like that would actually produce results.
Yeah.
You know, not, hey, we're going to give you a court date. You're going to have an attorney.
Yeah.
We're going to argue back and forth, and then you're going to get a fine.
Yeah.
No, just pull him by his hair and beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, a lot of today's really lame problems could be solved with a little bit of violence. That's for sure. Like some mild violence. Some punishment, some
like-
mild violence.
Yeah, we're not talking like lifelong
not
wounds,
breaking his legs or
scars,
nothing. Just beat the hell out of him a little bit. And, you're not going to want to, especially if it's known that you got the shit beat out of you, like, you're not going to want to keep doing that.
Oh, no.
Every time.
Public square beatings.
Exactly. Like people watch you get
dude,
the shit
how
beat out of
cool
you.
would that be?
Yeah.
Like if it's like all right, you got in trouble for doing this at 12 o'clock on Sunday, Brock Lesnar's beating your ass. like,
What?
For how long? 3 minutes.
What?
Dude, you'd be the coolest mayor ever.
Yeah. That
I was just going to say, that's just like the idea of public beatings like that would just be like the gateway drug or whatever. So where it would just get way out of hand, but you just went way out of hand right away.
No.
Yeah.
I think, but how effective would that be?
Yeah.
Like if
At
you,
killing people.
no, we're not saying they're killing. Like he's,
You said Brock Lesnar.
yeah,
You didn't
okay.
say like
he's got UFC gloves on. So I mean, he's not bare knuckling, like, but he just beats your ass.
We're kind of
okay, so instead of even like UFC gloves, you got to give him like the pugil sticks from American Gladiator.
No. I think just UFC gloves. The kid gets nothing.
No, we're trying to teach a lesson, not cause brain damage.
Yeah.
I mean, brain damage might be in order.
it's kind
It's a
of
lesson for everyone else.
that just is almost becoming just
Everybody would go to that.
That's
Though.
becoming gladiator
It
stuff
would be
again.
it would be the most popular thing ever.
Yeah,
hey, it's Sunday beatings.
It's that.
They read your crime.
Yeah, that
Like,
becomes a gladiator thing at that point. Where if you're in trouble and you have a crime, you got to fight to get out.
Jack Doherty has been sentenced to a 3-minute beating.
Yeah,
I mean, Singapore does it. They cane you.
yeah,
But after the beating, your slate is clean.
Oh, they whip
Like
you too.
you're another.
yeah. You're
You
fresh.
could get
citizen
whipped,
after your bidding.
by the way.
Yeah.
Singapore. That would be cool.
Yeah,
That's not where I'm going next.
What?
or just do that same shit where they put them in like this thing we got out back. What's that thing called?
The stocks or
the
whatever?
stock. Yeah, just put you in a stock for a couple of days out.
But
in-
this only has to happen to like 2 creators that are shitheads.
be
And
like,
guess
oh, God.
what? Everybody stops being a
Yeah,
fucking.
being a dipshit.
Honestly, though, I've combed through the IRL channel on Kick, and it is the most just awful collection of dumb humans that I've ever seen.
I think that's why Kick has like just kind of dwindled down so
Folding
bad,
up.
dude. Because
I mean, Kick is handing out hundreds of millions of dollars for
Dude,
nothing.
they were doing crazy deals with all these big creators, and then I think we were talking about this recently, and then just stopped working on it, stopped updating shit. Like there's no like growth on there unless you are one of these big ass streamers already. Like it just doesn't work anymore. Like it's almost useless to even use. Like it's
Almost like Twitter is taking over.
it really, dude. Twitter's gonna be nuts, dude. Like even Tim the Tap Man, like these other big streamers now that they stream on Twitter.
Well, you're streaming on TikTok. I saw that the other day.
Yeah, and oh, dude, and because I was having internet issues last night, and my stream kept cutting in and out, and I think one of my cables just is fucked up, like my Ethernet cable. So I've got 2 new ones that'll come today. But while I was around, I found out in the settings of Streamlabs, when you do the multi-stream like I'm doing, you can stream vertical to some destinations and then horizontal to some destinations. I was like, what? So I was able to set up my stream for TikTok to be vertical because people won't really want to watch it if it don't fit the format.
Yeah.
So now that's right. And then my horizontal is for everything else. But dude, these big streamers, they're getting their most viewership on Twitter. Like,
Well, Heather,
Yeah.
went
Oh,
over
dude,
to
yeah.
Twitter and
Oh,
5,000
yeah.
people are watching.
Oh,
her.
yeah, dude.
That's like actually worth doing now.
it absolutely is. And whenever they start doing some kind of payment plan for these streams on there,
Oh,
like,
it's over.
it's going to
dude.
crush.
He would take over.
Oh, he's going to,
And
man.
there's-
Because it's people that like, even me, dude, even when I stream on Twitter, dude, I'm getting like 4 and sometimes 500 viewers. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, this is way more than I've ever got on anything else. And Twitter's my smallest page. So
same.
so I was like, dude,
But it's been growing.
Oh, yeah.
I started posting on it. It's been growing. And
So-
it's fun because
you can just
I
goof
talk
around,
a lot of
be
shit.
an idiot
dude.
on it. Yeah. But big things are going to come on Twitter, it seems, especially once they start paying for the streams. Like you got to,
Jimmy Kimmel, dude. I've been tweeting him every day.
I've seen some of them. Just you talking shit to
Dude,
him.
he's this gaping asshole, for the network executives to put their fists and just move his mouth. That's Kimmel, man.
Yeah, I don't get any of those late night show guys, man. I feel like
They're fucking garbage.
They're all the same thing.
Like, and I don't even know why why do you have an inflated ego? Like, you're shit.
Yeah.
Like, you are.
You
a
started
fucking
with the man show. What happened?
I know.
Oh, yeah.
You were one of the cool guys,
Yeah.
and it's so funny. Like,
He was the only reason I like trampolines.
Yeah.
Adam Carolla, still has a fucking brain.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, there is one thing I'm going to bring into 2025 with me, and that is Mando whole body deodorant. I have incorporated this in my day-to-day life because, honestly, it smells great and it feels great. And supposedly it doesn't contain all those nasty things that all the other stuff at the grocery store has. And I like that. And my favorite product from Mando has been the Mount Fuji deodorant stick. I absolutely adore this smell. And because of its size, I pack it everywhere when I'm traveling. I love this stuff.
Put this on your pits, your thighs, around your belly button, your butt, your feet, and your private parts. And you know how handy that is to just have a stick of this? You're out somewhere, maybe you're on a date, maybe you got a little sweaty on your date, you need to freshen up. Wipe it off and give it a few dabs of this, or use the Mando deodorant wipes and just give yourself a little bath.
And as a special offer for listeners, get $5 off your starter pack using the code PIE. That is almost 40% off your starter pack when you use the code PIE. And that is at shopmando.com. shopmando.com. Jimmy's just a Muppet.
What's the
that's
other
it.
one? Jimmy
How can
Fallon?
you-
I feel like I like Jimmy Fallon.
Well,
though.
Jimmy
He's not
Fallon
that
doesn't
bad.
really dance into the
Yeah.
horse shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. Kimmel, like, purposely says shit. Like he's just a douche.
Yeah.
And, like, here's what I don't get is, like, how do you, like, just personally exist like that, knowing that you are just a Muppet?
Oh,
like,
yeah. I guess enough money, you just don't give a shit.
yeah, but still, like,
As a
I
weak
wouldn't
man.
enjoy, as a weak man.
As a weak
like, that's
man,
it. Like,
yeah.
you have no, I guess if you have no convictions yourself,
Yep.
and it's just like, hey, yeah, I'm paid to play. Like, I'll say whatever the fuck you want. All right, a great Muppet.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Here's a wiener. Put it in your mouth.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Num, 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 num.
Num 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 num
Money
num,
now.
num, num.
What would
Okay.
be like a redeeming scenario? Like if he killed somebody and they're keeping it buried as long as he plays along.
I mean, that could be fun. Yeah.
I mean, it's highly likely that that they have something on him and they fucking
sure.
keep him around.
Yeah,
Who knows?
sure.
I mean, I don't know.
But what's the thing that he could have allegedly done that you're like, okay, I get it.
That would make you not hate him.
Yeah, you're like, oh,
Okay.
he's playing the game because if not, this happens. Like,
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, it better be cool.
Yeah,
because
like if he killed, like, a bad guy.
He got really drunk and accidentally killed like a girl or something.
Yeah,
like,
that's
no, that's
all-
still
that's
like,
even
you know, you're
worse. Yeah,
shitty.
yeah, But if he did something cool, like he killed a bad celebrity or something, or like he knows a lot of shit about somebody that's like bad, then
Well,
you're
it's just like I think all this shit is going to come crashing down in the next like year.
Yeah,
like when
it's
this
gonna be a lot.
Diddy shit comes out.
gonna be a lot.
Like I don't know why I guess there's some documentaries out already about Diddy, which I don't know how.
50 Cent's going pretty hard on him.
Did he release a documentary?
I don't know if it's released yet, but I
just
think there was
always
one that
talking
was like
shit.
already in production.
Yeah.
And then when Diddy got arrested, like 50 Cent's like, now's my time.
yeah,
yeah,
some
like-
fun stuff.
Well, I would believe like that's one like if something gets released right now, like you're missing because the trial hasn't happened.
yeah,
Sure.
Also, too, this is kind of the next generation's like OJ trial, if you think about it.
yeah,
Like there hasn't been a trial in a long time.
In the sense that it's a trial, people will pay attention.
Every
Yeah.
person is
Yeah,
like
it's like, what's
like
going
the
on?
Amber Heard bullshit. Like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that's not as serious. So
No.
it's just like this is a messy breakup. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Why are you shitting on pillows? I don't get that.
yeah. She was just a mental bitch. I think is all that was.
You shitting on someone's fucking pillow?
yeah, pretty
That's
rude.
awful,
The
dude.
human shit on a bed.
That's-
Because
On the scale of weird shit to do, like as far as kinks go, like
would-
you've heard of it before. It's gross, but like you're like, I've heard of that before. It's
But
not
still,
that
like
crazy.
imagine like just walking in on her in the middle of the act. Like you're like,
And it's
What
just like
the fuck are
flying
you
out of her
doing?
ass onto.
I mean, she would
But
have
there's a
to be-
portion of the internet out there that's like, this is my dream.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. True.
This is my dream.
Scary people.
I just want Amber Heard
to shit on my bed. Oh,
One girl,
God.
one bed.
No. My flannel comes out.
I've been wearing the hell out of it.
It's a
Can I have
nice
some more?
I've got more coming. Yep.
It comes out
I'm XL.
yesterday when this airs.
Technically, yeah. When this show is out, it comes out yesterday. So it's in prime time right now.
Yeah, it's still available.
Yeah,
it won't be for long.
Yeah,
though,
my
by the end of
grizzly
the week.
puncher flannel. I came up with the color scheme. It's got
like the color
It's
scheme.
got black tiger around the collar and the cuffs, I guess, of the flannel. But it's super nice. So
Does it come in all the sizes or just 2X and bigger?
I think it goes like small up to. I'm wanting to say
2X,
3 or 4X.
tarp dump truck.
Yeah. I wear
But
the
it almost
3X.
doesn't make sense to sell like medium and small.
Yeah, no, it comes in all the sizes, but I'm not sure what it goes up to. We could check, but I'm pretty sure it's.
I'd like to see some girls in that color
Oh
scheme.
yeah,
though.
well yeah. There's a
Small.
there's a girl's version of it coming out too, so it's like tapered. So it's like a girl's flannel.
But if it's like a large or lower, it's like a medium or it's a grizzly slapper.
Yeah.
Grizzly puncher is reserved for anything that
grizzly
starts with an
slap.
X.
Yeah. Because and they fit really nicely. Like
do.
I'll have the 3X and it fits.
I just
great.
love the color scheme.
Yeah,
too.
right. Yeah, those are
Quality.
Like,
Dixon is the best.
Dixon is the flannel company. That's like when
I was gonna call Jim and just be like, "Hey, dude, could I just get everything? Like, I just all I want to wear.
Yeah, man,
If I'm
it's
not
nice,
wearing a
especially when
t-shirt.
it's cold. It's like it always looks good. But yeah, I'm pretty pumped for that. It looks awesome. I made some posts about it, and it was really well received. Everybody's like, "What is that? A Dixon? Holy crap!" And I was like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Oh, this is awesome." So super pumped for that. Thank you, Dixon. But yeah, if you guys are
How
flannel
do they
guys,
find it?
it'll be on the Dixon Flannels website. And,
Right on the homepage?
Yeah, it should be. I mean, I think it'll probably be on the homepage.
Did you get
when
a good
it
photo
releases.
for 'em?
Oh yeah, I seen all kinds of good ones in yesterday. We took a bunch of silly ones and then some more ones. Me doing like little poses, like Knickerbockers stuff, and me posing with some swords and cigars, of course.
Cigars.
Yeah. But a bunch of fun stuff. I'll probably post some videos over the next few days, pumping it up more. But yeah,
I should ask Jim and I could do one. I'll do it in the color scheme of my car.
yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't.
Like the black,
Yeah.
gray, and yellow.
Yeah, like
that'd be cool.
it's so sick, and it's cool to be a part of because there's like not a whole lot of people have their own flannels with
true.
Dixon, which is cool. BJ Baldwin, Travis Pastrana are two that I know have had a flannel with them or some kind of specialty shirt, and then I have one coming out. So I was like, that's fucking dope.
Part of the legacy.
Yeah, it's cool as shit. And obviously, like I've got a bunch of their flannels, and they're all sick. And obviously, everybody here that watches will be like, "Yes, their flannels are awesome." So yeah, super cool. If you want it, check it out. Yeah, it'll be out when this is aired.
I want it.
So
I have a large. I
Yeah.
don't know why I have a large.
yeah,
I can give that to somebody.
oh yeah. But yeah. I think I might even have a couple more still packaged. But he's sending me a bunch more too to give out. So I was like, hell yeah.
Get some of their summer stuff. That's actually really good too.
Oh, dude, even their summer button downs of like the floral stuff. They're
haven't
like
seen those,
dude,
or-
they're Hawaiian. Like, and we wore some the Supercross
I love
last year.
Hawaiian
We had a
shirts.
lot of their cool button down T-shirts that are super comfortable too. But yeah, they rule. So super pumped for that. This is going to be a big transition of stories here, but yeah.
Oh wow, like we've ever had. any.
Yeah. I was
So my grandma died.
no, I was thinking about something a couple of days ago, and I laughed thinking about it until I almost threw up on stream. Whenever I was going through,
You
like,
almost threw up.
dude, I was laughing so hard because, like, obviously, like,
It's been a while since we've had one of
dude,
those.
Brent and Travis were, or Brent and RJ both were like, they were like, what? I can remember when I was going through like prime puberty. And I just always just wore like ball shorts. Like I wasn't wearing boxers much or anything like that. And I can remember it got to a point where, you know, I'm a young kid. When I wake up in the morning, it's time for breakfast. I'm jaunting down the stairs. I'm ready to eat. I'm like doing it, like just running down the stairs like a child. And I can remember it got to the point where
Really testing the fucking stair strength.
yeah. But I remember it got to the point where, you know, my balls were growing and they would slap on my legs as I was like running down the stairs. So it would make like a smacking noise. What? It would make a a noise when I ran down the stairs. And I remember one day like I did it and it made like a loud because they would like cup on my thighs too, and it would make like a loud noise.
Dude.
And I remember my sister Millie was like, "What was that?"
Oh God, other people could hear it too.
It was loud enough for other people to
Here
hear.
comes the jolly old Caleb, balls slapping.
And I remember my dad finally had to be like, "Hey, like you got to start wearing boxers."
We're not listening to this shit, dude. Listen, you come down the stairs, balls smacking into the walls.
Because he's like, they were probably like,
Sounds like a goddamn drum line.
yeah, he's like, your dad was probably so pissed because he's like trying to eat his breakfast and he hears his big son slapping down the stairs. He's like, damn it, my son with his fat fucking balls. Just getting pissed on his way to work. Just like, this is what I got to listen to in the morning to just slap
I'm
him.
just here with my stupid wife and my son's fat balls.
I hate this place. I got to get out of here.
I just want a babysitter. My son's got fat balls.
I gotta find a way out of here. But yeah, so I remember that was like a really intense transition in my childhood that I was like, yeah, these balls are getting big, huh? This is
I
embarrassing.
can't say that I had that.
Yeah.
Time frame.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what we were just talking about, like growing, like as a kid, like remembering things, and then I was just like, oh yeah. But dude, yeah, I remember. Even then, I was like, this is ridiculous. But yeah, being told that I need to start wearing boxers because my balls are slapping too loud.
I mean,
and everybody in the house can hear them.
I was laughing like hell yesterday. I really hope we do this idea with the where the Nazis developed an energy drink,
Dude.
Pure Fuel.
Dude, that
And
is
then we have to develop a better one.
that is so funny. That could be such a hilarious, cool
So
series.
funny, dude.
Like you could do
said
more
FDR
and more of it.
stands up with a fucking boner.
It's and it's just rock hard.
He's like, I'm ready.
Like, oh God, what the fuck? It's like just blurred, dude. That could be some of the funniest.
Dude, just the blurred and like silence of everybody.
You're
Like,
like, what the heck, dude? That whole series of us doing the history stuff and like Evan's saying, like it's normal, it's real facts and shit for a little while, and it just starts spiraling and getting crazy, and then it's just like becomes an ad. Like that's so funny because Drunk History was an awesome show and kind of like playing
it was. I don't
playing
know
off
why.
of that.
Like, how is it that like
It
the
just kinda-
best shit ever like
Yeah.
just gets ruined?
It did have it had quite a few seasons, but I guess they just kind of like ran out of like the fun stories to tell of like history stuff. But dude, yeah, just taking those and making them insane, and like all the stuff we could do about Teddy Roosevelt and like all the crazy shit he did, and then making it him drinking a coffee.
President's president.
Yeah, like that's yeah, for real.
Titty or Teddy Roosevelt? Because that's an angle right there.
Teddy Roosevelt. I mean, he probably
loved titty bars,
did
dude.
love titties. He probably did.
I bet he did.
Yeah, they used to call him Titty and
I
Roosevelt.
mean, we should probably like find his family and ask like
Ask
if they
him.
think he liked titties.
do you think he was a titty guy or what?
was he into that?
He liked those, right? And they're like, oh yeah, big tit guy. But I mean, yeah, all he did was.
You think any president has had strippers at his birthday?
Oh yeah, isn't that talk about a lot of them that there's been strippers in the White House before? I
don't know.
Like for
I've never heard of
these older presidents.
Can you Google that? Has
I'm
strippers ever
pretty
been in the
sure
White
there's
House?
like some talk about.
I don't think
that.
they call them that. They call them like AIDS or something.
Yeah, but they're strippers. Yeah, AIDS.
Dude, I always said, like, imagine Monica Lewinsky, like, went to the Bunny Ranch and then offered the presidential
Yeah.
for like $250,000. Dude, people would go get it.
a lot of people would pay
Yeah.
for that. Yeah,
Just for the story.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I got the presidential for Monica. What? Dude, it was $250,000.
awesome.
Dude, she'd be rich as hell.
Yeah, some fun little devices that I invested in recently.
You're investing in devices?
Yes.
What does this mean?
Some very
Like
cool,
portable holes?
Literally, yes.
You're calling this an investment?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the.
Your group?
Mental health is an investment,
It
Jared.
is. It is. an
Grissy?
investment. I don't. If you got the viewers saw that Fleshlight released the Grudy and the Grussy, which
Why is
are
it called the Grudy, dude?
well, one of them is
Oh, booty?
It's its
Okay.
butthole. they made a Grinch butthole and vagina.
And you got both.
I got both of them, dude.
Oh, it's two different.
He's got them taped together like the
There you
fucking
go.
Darth
Spin 'em
Maul's
around.
fucking.
Yeah. No,
I call it cat dog.
I said I kind of wanted to buy a huge Grinch doll and like put them in the slots and just have it sitting in my room. Like in that seat. So when guests come over, they're like, what's that?
Wasn't this one of our first episodes where we talked about fucking cat dog?
Oh, yeah. It's like, well, there's that picture of some dude using it, and it's like one of them's eyes are watering, and it's like the dick is coming out the other end. But yeah, I invested in those, and I kind of like, I almost got them. I want to display them. Like I want when I'm.
I think you need.
I'm
I
putting
think
my
you
gun
could
rack
build
together.
A mount.
Well, yeah.
Where it just has slots.
Yeah,
and
that
then you could
holds them
have-
all. Well, I'm putting
like
my,
a wine fridge.
Yeah, I could literally use a wine bottle holder. Those would fit
could.
right in
Just
those.
blink.
Yeah, but I want to my gun wall. I'm building that today, putting that up, and I want to have a
Oh,
section.
you're building that today?
Yeah, yeah. I want to have a section that's just got the really cool fleshlights hanging out of it too. So like
We
you're-
have a giant box of DVD porn in the shed.
Oh, that's fun. Where did that come from? I saw y'all talking
I was
about
collecting it for
Oh,
a while
okay,
because
yeah.
I wanted to put a
Yeah,
old
yeah.
school DVD rack.
Yeah.
So when people are like, "Oh, you got moved," they're like, "Oh my god, this is."
that. Yeah, that's fun.
This is
You should just use it as like wallpaper. Like how at Rally Ready, they got the Hot Wheels wall.
oh yeah, they're just taped to the wall.
Yeah. I've seen some bar bathrooms do that, where they like stick really cool stuff on the walls, and you just make one of the
Dude, this cedar's
rooms.
kicking my ass.
What is? Oh,
Cedar.
Oh, dude, I've been coughing like a motherfucker.
Like,
yeah,
my eyes.
Yep.
Like I had to take Benadryl last night, which I don't because Benadryl.
yeah, it'll destroy you.
Yeah, and then I like died.
Yeah, I've been very full of loogies and like get a random cough every now and then. I'm like, what the?
It was just the eyes.
Yeah, it's definitely that.
I hate it.
But yeah, I'm gonna have a fun little display. Get all my guns up and all the holes that you can. And
I love that someone that breaks into your apartment is going to have a 50-50 chance of getting shot,
yeah, I'm gonna have both. So it's like you get to choose.
or you shoot him first and you're like, hey, like help's on the way, but you want to kill some time.
You want while you're waiting, you want to use this.
Like what? What?
I just hold the gun, I'm like, use it.
I saw you reposted.
Yeah.
I don't have the blood; it's on the ground.
Sorry, you're gonna have to figure it out.
You reposted your original Chuck E. Cheese video.
Yeah, yeah,
That was
I-
one of the ones I first saw.
Yeah, dude, I was wanting to find it because when we made the meme and it was doing so well, I wanted to make sure I got it back out there.
It did well again.
Yeah, it's doing well again. It's so ridiculous. Yeah, dude, that was like 2019, I think, is when I made that.
That's
yeah.
when I fucking
Yeah.
saw you.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was my favorite one.
Yeah, I love that video.
Oh, fuck the rat.
Jeremy, get the rat suit on. What? How old is he? He's like, meet me in the ball pit.
Dude, the characters. You need to bring those.
Yeah, I
those
need it.
3 characters are great.
Well, it's
Creepy
the
kid.
scary kid. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I did a few of those about him because I did one where he forced a mom to adopt him that was like really popular at like that same time. Like I just broke in. I was like, "Hey, I'm here to spend the night," and she's like, "What? Who are you?" And he's like, "I'm your new boy." And she's like, "What?"
Your new boy.
Yeah, but yeah, that
You
was
do
it.
this like dry fucking.
Oh yeah, that was like and I have like a deeper voice when I do it. But yeah, I need to bring that scary kid back. God, what else was I gonna say? Yeah, that's the end of my my portable device.
Well, how many more do you need? I mean, are you getting
There's so many cool ones.
The like what are the blue things?
Well, that's the first time I've ever seen
Avatar?
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen Fleshlight actually make a silly one.
No, they made the
'Cause-
Avatar one.
Well, there's other companies that make all the really goofy ones. Like they have the Mater one from fucking Cars. Have you seen that one? They have Mater.
What?
They've had the Shrek one. They have
Like a Shrek pussy?
yeah.
Yeah, that's so
The
pretty good.
Shrek's
Yeah.
not a.
Well, they just make it. I mean, the Grinch wasn't a dude, but they made a female Grinch to give it a but
Give you that.
yeah. And then they had Mrs. Incredible because like her face was at the other end, and then her legs are hanging out the backside. So it's like, and they twist and bend and stretch.
What the? Wait. This exists?
Yeah,
A
yeah.
Miss.
Yeah, there's some page that makes just like really insane one-off fleshlights, and there's like a dude that's like rating them. He's like, you already know what it is. He's like, we got that Mater, and he takes it out, and it's like Mater's face. And you can
With, like, the fucking
teeth, the
teeth.
buck teeth are there. Yeah, and you can like fuck it. But there's a bunch of
Dude, imagine you just had these mounted
Yeah, I
in
want
the
a wall. Yeah.
Like, where they're like, but they're even with the wall,
Also, you
right?
just go
Dick
fuck
high.
the wall.
You're like,
you just unscrew the face off.
You got a big pump of lube where you
Yeah, just
throw
a
it in there.
barrel. Yeah, dude.
So the question is, since you're building your wall, is how many slots do you make available now? Because you can't just say like, if you have 5 now, you don't just put 5 slots up. You got to have room to grow.
Yeah. I want to at least have like a good 6 holsters there.
Have you ever thought about like reaching out to him and like requesting a Slimer?
Yeah, man, that'd be fun. Slimer with his big booty cheeks. Yeah.
Oh, there's a pie one.
Oh yeah. There's some. Yeah, there's some
God,
really
dude.
crazy ones, man. It gets wild.
This is insane.
I don't even know who makes them though, but like that's
Don't you know the flashlight guy?
Crispy
they're
does.
in Austin.
Crispy knows
Yeah,
him.
it's.
I feel like we've
Because
met him
I
before.
remember, I was like, Crispy, we asked him if he'll make a shop vac attachment. Wow. Could you imagine?
dude. Can we?
With the
like,
flutter valves, I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should
Just
we go
flap
get
it.
replicas of our wieners made to?
Who
to
we gonna
sell?
give those to?
I don't know. Our friends.
Hey, can I get your address?
Yeah, I want to send you something. It's just a dildo of your own dick.
Really real looking too.
Yeah, oh yeah, we'll get them to color grade
This
and
one's
everything.
bleeding.
Yeah, this one has rashes. Oh yeah, that was sick that week. I've been jerking off a lot that week. That's a lot of open wounds on the fishers.
Fishers. that was the week I got hooked by a fishing rod. What?
Yeah, yep.
It tore a lot.
Yeah, it hurt. I couldn't touch it for a week. Yeah, I think that's a really good sentiment is to get a replica of yourself made and give it to a pal.
For Christmas.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that should be our Christmas card.
Yeah. It's just your dick. Merry Christmas.
It's in a nice box,
You
though.
open it up and they just pull out. You're like, what the
It's got like you and I and turtlenecks, and it's like it's a 2-piece set. It's time for pie.
collectors?
you know, what would actually be like a totally doable and easy display is just get like a cardboard cutout of you, put a little hole in the crotch area, and that's the holster for
And
it.
it just goes into it. Whoa.
Dude.
You know how many pictures like people would send to us of them using it though?
They
It would be
dude.
bad.
You'd get more than
Mine
Jared.
would be dudes using
Like the
it.
amount, like Dan Holloway once, I forgot what he said, but he was like, you know, whatever you do, don't send JT pictures of you coming on his photo. And like, bro, I got fucking way too many of those.
Oh my god,
so gross.
That's awful.
Just iPads
Oh
covered.
no! But yeah, we probably shouldn't do that because it ended up just being a lot of dudes using it, and then we were like, no,
No, don't do it.
Yeah,
don't
okay,
do
maybe
it.
I'll retract that. We shouldn't make those. If we do, we just make a handful and give them to our friends.
It's a good. Hey, who
a
wants to be
good
on my
gift.
Christmas card
Yeah,
list?
it's a good
We make
gift.
the 2-piece box, and then you open the flap up. It's got that photo of you and I
Yeah.
in a turtleneck with
Yeah.
with a letter.
Yeah.
that's like nicely written, like
Yeah.
like Merry Christmas. It doesn't mention anything about the dicks.
Yeah. And,
It's
then
like-
it's just like a perfect. It's like a little satin sheet that they peel up. And
Peel
it's
open and
to-
it says Caleb.
Yeah,
Jared.
Yeah, and they're like, what?
What?
Maybe it's stamped on the back of the balls.
Oh yeah.
The names. Yeah,
we got little tattoos.
Yeah, hell yeah, little ball tattoos.
Oh God, dude, why? Dude, we're gonna get banned we're gonna get canceled from the post office.
Yeah, you guys are mailing too many of your.
You guys need to
penises
stop
out.
mailing this shit.
Please stop.
We're getting a lot of complaints.
Yeah.
People are angry.
Yeah, they're returning
These
to
packages
sender.
stink.
Getting a lot of complaints. They can't get them fast enough.
We mail them with some like tuna packets in case they want to make them stink.
This isn't lube. This is mayo.
Mayonnaise.
The loop is mayonnaise and tuna
Mayonnaise and corn nuts.
for ridged.
Yeah, when you really
that
want it.
ribbed. Yeah. Okay, you're gonna be sick after you.
This is gonna be bad, dude.
I want my flashlight to fight back.
We
Yeah.
are sorry.
Yeah.
Well, dude, what do you think? Like, we're close to sex robots.
Yeah. We
Do you
are.
do you go full robot once they're ready? No more real.
Well,
women?
have you seen that new movie with Megan Fox in it?
No.
Not that good.
But
What's the movie?
it's not a good movie. But if Megan Fox was your housekeeper as a robot and she picked up on you that your stress levels were very high because you were horny, she's like, I can help. And she just starts sucking you off.
This is the fucking movie?
That's the movie.
What
yeah,
the fuck?
yeah. Dude. And she's like always just walking around in lingerie and shit. And then like
She's just a robot? What's this movie called?
I gotta look.
yeah, it's
But
like,
basically, she's like a cyborg helper. Or
yeah,
whatever.
his
I mean,
wife is
But
sick.
she starts like realizing that most of his stress is coming from like the situation with his wife.
yeah,
So she like thinks the way to fix it is to just try to bang him all the time and kill the wife.
yeah.
Well,
She
again, like that's what AI would like. You got to understand how AI thinks. Like it's like, oh, it goes down a checklist. What would make you feel better?
yeah.
Oh,
It picks up.
dick.
She picks up
Subservience.
subservience. Yeah, it picks up that like all the stress is coming from the sick wife. She's like, if we just get rid of this wife, then your stress levels will
Yeah,
be normal.
we just need to do that.
And he's like working on stuff, and he's like working on his car like a hot dude. He's like drinking alcohol, and she comes in, she's like, "Here, I can help." She's like, just pulls his dick out, and it's prime Megan Fox. She's like shredded in this one.
But like, what if? Okay, so Elon's robots are called Optimus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, what if every morning you could literally like change what it looks like?
I mean, I think that's the possibility. Like their hair being able to like change colors and stuff.
Everything
Like,
you like.
its face mushes around to a different face. I think
That'd be
we
a
would
weird one because you can't
if
like just download a skin. It'd have to actually like physically change shape.
What?
yeah.
Like it would have to physically change shape, not like just download a skin.
I mean, it can change. I think it might be able to change facial features or.
Probably like if it made it to where there was like the mechanics underneath the skin could move, so it could like enlarge boobs, it could move face structure around, and like
I mean, it could. Yeah, if it
Yeah.
was. I mean, they've got cars that can change color now.
Yeah.
it could be like, oh,
Right, but they stay the same physical shape.
yeah.
yeah, it's a really scary thing to think about.
I don't think I would
honestly.
want to change the shape. I mean, it's just like, hey, redhead.
Yeah, sure. Oh, you just want their. Well, I mean, there could probably just be hair attachments that she comes with,
You might want to switch to a fatty one day just to test it out once a month.
Just to.
just to see.
Yeah.
Probably not. But yeah, I think we are getting close to that.
Oh,
And,
it's coming, dude.
I think
But
it's gonna
after
be-
that, here's the thing: like, you see the statistics now is 18 to 24-year-old dudes are not talking to women.
oh yeah,
They're playing video games.
Yeah, they're
and they're like
fucking
getting
too
AI
scared,
girlfriends.
man. Yeah, they're too
And they're
scared
watching
to.
fucking porn.
Yeah, they're afraid of getting in trouble. That's like literally a lot of it is like, no, man, I ain't dealing with that. I'm too nervous. I'm going to get in trouble over something. But yeah, I saw a
But
similar
so
thing.
when
about
when these things come out though, what's going to happen? And they're affordable?
that. Yeah, I don't know. Just a lot of dudes are going to be
No, there's going to be a
content.
lot of girls that are like, where are the guys at?
Yeah, they're like at home with their robo girlfriend having fun.
Yeah. So if we avoid robo girlfriends,
Yeah,
we'll be the only ones left.
yeah, smart thinking.
There you go.
Yeah, we just got to stay true.
That's a plan.
Yeah.
Go no robo.
Yeah, no robo.
And then she catches it in your closet.
And you're like, damn it. It's Megan Fox. You're like, shit, come on.
I mean, that's a safe threesome though. You have a girlfriend and the robot girlfriend.
I still feel like the girl would probably, if it's a normal girl, she's probably still going to get jealous.
Of the robot?
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, because she'll think the robot's going to kill her eventually.
Probably. Yeah, that's what I'd be thinking.
Yeah.
But this is going to kill me.
The robot's going to take me over.
Yeah. Yeah, I would still be scared.
She goes to get it out of the closet and it looks like her. Wait, what? Were you fucking the robot that
Yeah.
looks like me?
Yeah, you're just so
Like,
hot.
It was for you. I'm practicing.
That's kind of.
She's like, but I was home. You're
Yeah.
like, well, you know, I just wanted to.
I wanted to punch this one. I wanted to be able to punch the hell out of this one while I was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wanted to
but-
choke this one.
This one's vagina can spin on the inside. What?
Yeah, it's crazy. And she can heat it up to 106.
It's liquid cooled.
Yeah, holy crap. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. There's a suction, it spins 106 degrees in there.
It's two parts spinning in opposite
Yeah.
directions.
Put it in, and she holds you so you can't get away.
You're like,
Yeah. Yeah, that would be hilarious.
You have to go to the doctor because you've given too much cum away.
Yeah, you're like,
he's like,
weak.
you are empty.
Yeah.
I need you to not touch that robot for 5 days.
She won't stop touching me.
Like, all you can
Have you
think about
seen
is-
what it does though? Jesus. Yeah. I mean, that's all in the realm of reality of that stuff happening before too long.
And then, but eventually we're going to see people out with it too.
Yeah. They're going to be,
You're gonna be, like,
going on
holding
dates and
hands.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and some of them are probably going to look like anime.
Well, it's going to become that type. Oh yeah. There's going to be,
Big eyes
Yeah.
like Alita.
there's going to be, it's going to get to that point where people are like, you robo fucker. Like, just like, there's going to be like a war between,
We're going to have to come up with a new sexuality
yeah, robot.
if you only
yeah.
like robots.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm only into that robot pussy.
It's LGBTQ.
It spins
Plus
in 3 different
R.
directions and has a suction and heats up. So
And it spits lube.
And it doesn't talk back.
yeah, it just says
I mean, it
nice
could.
things.
You
It
can-
says
you can
nice
enable-
things.
you
Yeah,
can
it
enable-
whispers in my ear nice things.
You can enable talkback feature.
Yeah.
Like where it argues with you.
Yeah, and it's just like rubbing your back the whole time you're doing it too. It just does everything. You're like, what?
You could get 2 robots.
That's okay. Now you're pushing it. One's eating your ass.
No, like one's giving you a massage,
A massage
while the
while
other's
the other
blowing
one,
you.
gee whiz.
Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
One making a sandwich.
You're just like strapped up in something that just holds you, like, like you're just like naked in the middle of your room. There's like multiple robots doing everything to you. You're like, dear God.
Dear God.
One's rubbing your shoulders, one's eating your ass, one's like sucking your dick, one's massaging your feet. You're just drooling and crying.
Can't move.
You're just screaming, help. They won't stop. Oh, I'm so tired. And they're just like giving you medicine to keep you hard.
The world population just keeps, they just got blue chews.
Yes.
Like the robots are
They're like rubbing your throat so
they're
you
like in her
swallow.
tits.
Yeah.
Like, let me get you back.
Yeah, they probably would do some crazy shit like that.
Well, beware.
Here's to the future.
Hey, hold out, dude.
Yeah.
Hold out.
Yeah, don't fuck the robots.
Don't do it.